Hello, welcome to another Hellish Quart production video. Today we are working on stabbing other fences with a longsword.
So essentially the longsword has many advantages over 100, essentially a saber, for example. So even though it sports a basket, the hand is, even though it's much more protected here, the issue comes with the fact that longsword has a much bigger technical capacity. So essentially, the range of the weapons are almost similar, but well, if I put a thrust with a full lunge, I barely reach my opponent right now. Well, if he does the same, he can easily hit me with the same lunge. So actually, there's like 20 centimeters because of the fact that my left arm is limiting my maximal capacity of the range. If I would simply let go of it, I could easily pierce through my opponent. So essentially, even though there is a bigger range in that weapon, it doesn't sport the same maneuverability. So essentially, for example, if I, due to me having two hands, I can easily displace the weapon and cut, thrust, slice, or do anything towards my enemy. Well, he cannot do that at all. Yeah. So I'm essentially much more solid in any action. So essentially, be it binding, right? I could intentionally and efficiently just really go through any enemy with a one-handed weapon that is not solid enough to counter my actions. So for example, shorter weapons would be much more solid against the longsword because of the force of the momentum being much lower. Essentially, I would also have the capacity to return cuts very, very fast. So if you parry my blow, right, and you will have to riposte right now. That's a very easy thing in the method of cutting with a saber. While here with a longsword, I will have no need of that, because if he will cut me, whenever he is going from my, trying to go over my blade or anything like that, so return to position to a parry, I could easily thrust him, go through the blade. So if you cut and parry my blade, now, okay, so try parrying the second. Cut me, then parry. My movement capacity is much higher, even because there is only one hand controlling that weapon, while this is controlled by two. The other thing, the sabers, on the other hand, have much better capacity of using the range, both in the legs, the hands. So this would be the major target when we will be dueling against each other.